Lisa Luka, a Makomborero, Zimbabwe alumni, and currently I'm studying at Wellesley College, which is in Massachusetts, in the United States of America. I am majoring in biochemistry and I'm a MasterCard scholar. Thank you. Going from Mavukai to Makomborero was going from a Shona speaking school to an all English school. That transition had a huge impact when I went into the States, because I didn't have to struggle with language anymore since I had gone through that process during the transition from Mavukai to Makomborero, seeing what chemistry really is, seeing what biology really is, seeing where the concepts come from, that they're not just concepts that someone came up with, but they're things that actually happen.
So Lisa started with us. She was in our second intake, and she'll be embarrassed hearing this, but she didn't do particularly well in our testing process. But there was just something in us that we just felt we needed to take a risk on her. And one of our other students who knew her well kept saying to us, "You need to take this girl. This girl is amazing." And just seeing this girl who came into the boarding house, who could hardly speak to us, look us in the eye, no confidence in who she was. In the 2 years she was with us, she just blossomed into the most incredible young lady. Being at Hellenic through Makomborero, I had to mix with different people from different races. And when I went into the States, it just seemed like a bigger Hellenic to me, because at Hellenic there were people from different races who I had to interact with and work together with.
One of my abiding memories of her was halfway through, or three quarters of the way through the lower six year, when we had the lower six leadership camp, and it was her birthday, and I took out to the camp a big birthday cake for her, and I've never seen such a response. I don't think she had. The way the group just, they just held her up. She really, I think, got the feeling of how valued she was.
For me, when my dad passed on when I was 10, that's in 2004, and my mom was stressed, and she used to get episodes of schizophrenia during that time. So, and it was difficult to get treatment for her. Like, the doctors we went to didn't really understand what was wrong with her, and they just said it might be something spiritual. But during that time, I just said to myself, I just felt it in my heart that I wanted to become a doctor, and maybe I would be able to help such people. And I also thought to myself that I wanted to become a neurosurgeon. I'm not really sure right now if I still want to become that, but during that time, that's what I wanted to become. My heart is still in Zimbabwe. I really love Zimbabwe. That's why when I had to choose my internships, Zimbabwe was one of the countries that I was looking at. So far, the internship has helped me to really see what the healthcare is like in Zimbabwe, because I get to go to Parenya, Twa, and Harare Hospital, which are both public hospitals, and which are totally different from St. Anne's and Avenues, which are private hospitals. Right now, I'm actually doing an internship here under two doctors, Dr. Maraire and Dr. Chiura.
Lisa, tell me how you're getting on with your research.
So far, I've managed to look at a few files on patients from the files that we have here. But I understand that minimally invasive surgery is when the incision made is small, and that really helps in minimalizing the number of days the patient will have to stay after the surgery.
The other great thing is that they don't have to have blood transfusions. And if they're not in the hospital longer, they don't get as many infections. We actually don't have a lot of hospital beds in Africa. We need to be able to free up hospital beds. When I see someone like Lisa come back, it really gives me so much hope. A lot of people have told my husband and I, we're both surgeons, we've both come back, that they're so happy we've come back, and it makes a difference. You feel like you're making a difference in Zim. And I think the only way that becomes exponential is if we do our part to encourage people like Lisa, so many of the students that leave, go to America, and just let them see that they can come back. They can do research, they can live, they can have a family, that even with the best training that America or the West has to offer, they can still come back and they can be comfortable and they can make a difference.
It's actually possible to come and work in Zimbabwe and be successful through seeing Dr. Marere and Dr. Chura and the work that they're doing in their heart for Zimbabwe. Yes, I have had fun in university so far. It's been different from here. I've met people from different backgrounds and different countries. The highlights I could share with you is that right now I'm studying Korean. I was really interested in the way the Koreans who lived on my floor. I got interested in their culture and what their country is like. The other highlight was going to a conference at MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where it was an Africa Innovate conference. I got to meet lots of different people from different states who have shared different experiences from the experience that I've had. And it was really nice getting to know them through the conference and connecting and networking with them and getting to know what their plans for Africa are like. The other highlight was going to Florida for a service trip when I worked with other people from Wellesley College at Give Kids the World, which is an organization that deals with children with terminal illnesses. I've just learned that there are some things that I can't change, which I just have to accept and just work towards the things that I can change.
At our graduation, she stood up and sang a solo. And I'm going to get all emotional here, but she sang You Raise Me Up. And I remember watching her standing at that graduation, and I was just like, this is what we're about. This is about seeing people's lives change and a girl believe that she has a hope and a future.
I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
She's an extraordinary young person. She really is, and she'll go very, very far.
My heart still remains here, my family is here, my friends are here. There are so many important people in my life who are here. The people I've met through Makomborero, the people I met through Mavukai, they are here. So my heart still remains here, mainly because of the people.